Wake up, Pittsburgh. I'm Matt Peiken, and this is your local newscast for Wednesday, January 7th. Pittsburgh's new mayor, Corey O'Connor, signed his first executive order Tuesday to streamline the city's permitting process, a key campaign pledge aimed at making development more accessible. The order gives department heads 60 days to propose ways to speed up permit approvals for builders and developers. O'Connor emphasized that while community input will remain intact, projects often stall unnecessarily at the permitting stage. The move signals a more developer-friendly approach, reflecting the interests of many who backed his campaign. A new liaison will also assist developers navigating city bureaucracy. Read more about this at Pittsburgh Public Source. Allegheny County could be pivotal in Pennsylvania's 2026 legislative elections as Democrats aim to build on a dominant 2025 performance. One key race is the 44th House District, where Democrat Hadley Haas is mounting a rematch against incumbent Republican Valerie Gatos. Haas lost by just over 7 points in 2024, and Democrats cite strong local infrastructure and narrowing voter registration gaps as advantages. Meanwhile, recent GOP losses have been blamed on national headwinds, including federal shutdowns and cuts to social programs. Control of the state house remains nearly even, with 4 vacancies pending special elections. Read more about this in the Post-Gazette. Autonomous ride-hailing company Waymo has launched operations in Pittsburgh, marking its latest expansion beyond the West Coast. The vehicles are currently operating with safety drivers, but fully driverless rides are expected soon. While Waymo touts a strong safety record, citing 90% fewer serious injury crashes than human drivers, some locals are skeptical, particularly about the city's complex topography and tunnels. The company has partnered with national highway safety groups to train first responders on vehicle interaction. Pittsburgh's historic ties to autonomous tech date back to Carnegie Mellon's early innovations in the 1980s. You can read about this in the Post-Gazette. Despite broad offerings, Pittsburgh Public Schools is seeing low participation in its COVID Compensatory Services program designed to make up for special education services lost during the pandemic. Only 835 of the 2,200 eligible students have enrolled, with just 11% of total service hours completed. Officials suspect some families have moved on, while others struggle with scheduling or aren't aware of the benefits. The district is now tailoring options to support independent living and post-secondary transitions. Families can contact their child's school or the PPS Special Education Office to explore available services. Read more about this at WESA. And the Urban League of Greater Pittsburgh has named Jennifer Tompkins as its new president and CEO, effective February 2nd. Tompkins most recently led the Metropolitan Wilmington Urban League, where she significantly expanded programming to meet community needs. With over 8 years in the Urban League movement and a background in leadership development, she brings a strong record of community engagement. She succeeds interim CEO Esther Bush, who returned from retirement to lead the organization after Carlos Carter stepped down last June. Tompkins aims to build on the group's legacy of empowerment. You can read about her in the Pittsburgh Business Times. If you haven't already, sign up for our free daily newsletter. It's basically this newscast in written form. Go to wakeuppit, that's pit with 1T, .transistor.fm. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Wake Up Pitt. And please share this podcast with your friends who care about this city. I'm Matt Peiken. Thanks for starting your weekdays with Wake Up Pittsburgh.